Hey everybody, welcome back to another vlog. Today I am on my way to Tractor Supply to start things off because, although you can't tell, it's really hot out. And in true northeastern United States fashion, we went from having some 60-degree days where we were actually a little bit chilly and we had 50-degree evenings to 90-degree weather with tons of humidity. And this vlog is going to be about how to know when it's too hot to ride and things you can do to keep your horse cool. And fans are a great way to help keep your horse cool. However, did you know that you really should get a closed motor fan? That's something I wasn't aware of because I'd never actually used fans with horses before. And the barn where we are, she doesn't, like, you can't just use a box fan because those are a fire hazard. The dust gets in there and wetness can get in there and the motor is exposed, and that's a big time fire hazard. So we have to get closed motor fans. So I'm going to go to Tractor Supply and I'm going to look for some, and I'm going to take you with me so you know what I'm looking for or what you can look for, and maybe that'll help. I don't know. So let's go. All right, we made it here. I love Tractor Supply. I don't know about you guys, but there's something about, it's almost like a tack farm store, and I sometimes just wander up and down the aisles, and yeah, I mean, they actually have nice clothes. Tout a continué, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Et pourtant, bien des gens ont chanté avec nous, et pourtant, bien des gens se sont mis à genoux pour prier. Mais j'ai vu tous les jours à la télévision, même le soir de Noël, des fusils, des canons, j'ai pleuré. J'ai pleuré. Non, non, rien n'a changé. Tout a continué. Non, non, rien n'a changé. Tout a continué. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Okay, this is what you have to look for. Rust resistant, 08 OSHA compliant grills. Usually means you can use them in the warehouses, farms, barns. I think this is the one I saw online, but I need to double check because this one does not have an enclosed motor. I tried that last year. Doesn't have one. Yeah, you look for the fully enclosed motor. Totally what we want. So this is the one I'm gonna go for. And we made it. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. Hi. 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 You are a good boy. You are. A little bit warm today though. Yes, for sure. Like I'm feeling him here. It's warm. That's warm. Yeah, you guys probably just came in about an hour ago. Yeah, about an hour to just cool off a little bit, drink some water maybe. Yeah. Hi, Ladybug. Are you rubbing your tail? Are you rubbing your tail? This is Logan's girlfriend. Right? Your girlfriend? Yeah. Yeah, how's your water looking, buddy? Have you had some? Oh, good. Drink your water. I know. He's so picky about his water. Oh, do I need to get you more? Okay. That is him telling me he doesn't want to drink out of these water buckets. Oh, good. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, this is why I am like obsessed with checking his water, and I make sure he has water outside. I clean these buckets constantly because he is very messy and he throws his grain in there, which is probably why you wouldn't drink out of the blue one, because he literally will walk over to it and chew over that bucket and all the grain falls in there, and then he doesn't like the taste. So anyway, Logan. Tout a continué, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Et pourtant bien des gens ont chanté avec nous, et pourtant bien des gens se sont mis à genoux pour prier. Pour prier. Mais
j'ai vu tous les jours à la télévision, même le soir de Noël, des fusils, des canons, j'ai pleuré. J'ai pleuré. Non, non, rien n'a changé. Tout a continué. Non, non, rien n'a changé. Tout a continué. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Moi je pense à l'enfant entouré de soldats. Moi je pense à l'enfant qui demande pourquoi tout le temps. Tout le temps. Moi pour prier. Mais j'ai vu tous les jours à la télévision, même le soir de Noël, des fusils, des canons, j'ai pleuré. J'ai pleuré.
Okay, so I zip tied it, I think pretty well. I'm gonna trim off these excesses because I'm sure when the fan goes they'll like do a tapping that nobody will appreciate. Right, Logan? But I am gonna have to just hopefully he's okay. I'm gonna check on him again in a few minutes. I think he's sleeping, but we're gonna have to test it with it closed, okay, bud? Okay. Hopefully you won't freak out. I doubt it. I know you've had fans before, but it's been a little while, huh? It's been a little while. Let me get the cord pulled here. All right, want to try it? Want to try it? I'm gonna plug it in, and then we'll go. Oh, how does that feel? That good? What do you think? Oh, there you go. Oh, look at your hair blowing. How's that? That nice? What do you think? I don't know. What do you think, buddy? You just want to come out? Okay. Well, I don't blame you. Okay, it is time to bring you out, isn't it? But it works. Cool. Okay, so we're done with the fan, which is very exciting. You'll be able to be a little bit cooler this week. It's supposed to be hot all week. I checked my Happy Horse Forecast app, and the identification was the naked horse. So it says you may want to take off all coverings, fly sheet or otherwise, because it's going to be so hot. Yeah. He gets way too hot in the fly sheet. He really does. Somebody's got some gas over there. But anyway, so when it's really hot, what are the things you can do with your horse? Or no, when it's really hot, how do you know if it's safe to ride? And that is a really good question, and you can look it up, and there are lots of articles on it for sure. I looked it up in a few different places. Smart Pack, there was Horse Illustrated, there was professionalgrooms.com or Equigrooms or something like that. And one of the things that they said was that the basic thing that you can do is you can add the percentage of humidity to the temperature. And if you get to, let's see, what does it say? It says, so when the temperature in Fahrenheit is added to the percentage of humidity and it's below 130, it says in this Smart Pack article that most horses can thermoregulate. Most being the key word here. You always should check with your vet. Your horse may not be one of those horses. If it's over 150, it's hard for most horses to keep cool, and it may affect the horse's ability to sweat. And if it's over 180, it's definitely high risk. Horses are unable to cool themselves properly, and there can be dangerous conditions in that kind of range. So it's really one of those things that you have to judge based on your horse. Horses that are in really good shape, who are exercised frequently, they are actually usually better able to handle that kind of thing. And then you've got your horses that are older, you've got your horses that have metabolic issues. All of these things will play a role. horses that are in pain, that are dealing with certain conditions, like you got to take all that into consideration. So definitely check with your vet. I like to err on the side of caution. Right now, it's super warm. It's in the 90s and the humidity is very high today. It's early. He gets really hot and he's warm right now just sitting in his stall. And you can see his head is down. So for me, looking at him, I'm like, okay, if we did anything, we would do a day where we work on maybe like putting a tarp in the ring, or like looking at stuff that normally he'd be like, because he's got a lot more energy. He's super low energy. So when they are really warm and you can't do a lot, and if you have a covered arena or an indoor and there's good airflow, you can set up some things to help them be braver and get used to scary objects. So you can put, you know, your different colored things, you can use umbrellas, you can do all kinds of stuff to help them. Tarps, like I said, doing stuff at a walk and just kind of doing that sort of stimulation where you're working on something but you're not taxing them. That's a good idea. So the summertime, when it's hot, is a great time to work on your horses desensitizing. So that's one thing you can do. Another fun thing you can do is practice braiding. Yeah, especially if you have a nice airflow in the barn aisle and your horse is kind of really sleepy like Logan and enjoys having their mane worked on, which Logan does. Yeah, you can pick up a step stool and practice your braids. And I'm so hot. I actually really like the hot weather. I do. I like heat and I like humidity, which is why I don't use me as a litmus for whether my horse is going to be too warm or not, because I don't mind it. But I am going to turn on the fan. Ready, Logie Bear? There you go. You can have your fan on. Okay. Yep. Give you a nice breeze in there. Very good. Yeah. And his hay is down there in front of the door. So, get to munch. Yeah, there you go. You can have a little fan, okay? All right, love you, bud. And so that's it. Those are some of my tips for what to do with your horse when it's hot, for how to know if it's too hot for your horse, and what kind of fan to use in your barn. Very important. Make sure you get a good one with a closed motor, and yeah, make sure it's solidly mounted, and yeah, stay cool, everybody. Stay cool and hydrated.